amigos, I'm Rory Foster and I'm so excited to share this video with you today. I was thinking about it, and since about 1998, when I finished college and headed off to graduate school in Boulder at the University of Colorado and started teaching underclassmen, I've been teaching Spanish for a long time. And the bulk of my career has been focused on Spanish for healthcare professionals, really helping folks that work in healthcare impact their communities through language. And I got really excited about this idea of bringing or creating and bringing to you a travel Spanish course. It's something new, it's something exciting. I absolutely love travel and the cultural exposure and the opportunities to see different sites, meet new people, and I'm sure that's what you love about travel as well. And so I'm super jazzed to be able to create this travel Spanish course for you, and I'm really thankful for how you have, over the course of the last week, more than 200 people have responded to our survey asking, hey, what do you want to be able to do in Spanish when you are on your next vacation in Latin America? And so I thought I'd share those results with you and share a survival guide that we've put together for you, a Spanish survival guide. So let's start with the survey results. So number one, near 130 people said, I want to talk about food. I want to order food. I want to have the restaurant experience in Spanish. I want to be able to, talk about street food, all that kind of thing. So food was number one. Getting and giving directions was number two. Having casual conversations, just chatting with people on the street, in the taxi, whatever. As you're around traveling, feeling more like a neighbor and less like just a consumer somewhere in another country. So getting help and shopping, bartering, all that stuff, asking for local recommendations, and then figuring out the transportation piece. And so this is what you have said we want to learn in your new travel Spanish course, Rory. And so this is what Hugo, you'll meet Hugo, he's from Mexico City, and he's working with me on creating this travel Spanish course. So if you join us in the course, you'll meet him. He's a great guy. So this forms the basis of this survival guide we've put together. We've taken your topics here and given you 10 pages worth of essential vocabulary and phrases to work through these kinds of contexts in Spanish on your next trip. Since food was number one, I thought I would share with you some national dishes around Latin America so that when you're on your next trip, you can order one and see what it's like. Okay, so some famous foods in Latin America. Thank you to Amigo Foods who put this together for us. Argentina, asados. Argentina asados. Asados like the typical barbecue where you'd have, it's not like you might barbecue on your back porch with your gas grill and everything. It's these elaborate, like brick and wood-fired barbecues where you've got your cuts of beef and your sausages and some vegetables. It's the asado from Argentina. Salteñas in Bolivia. Salteñas, think of like pastry dough but empanada fillings. And so all sorts of different kinds of fillings but with a pastry dough on the outside. In Chile, pastel de choclo. Choclo is corn. And so it's like this corn cake base with some meats and cheeses and then another corn cake, and it's baked, and it's pastel de choclo. Bandeja paisa in Colombia, bandeja paisa. And then Costa Rica, gallo pinto, a breakfast food that we eat all the time. Ropa vieja in Cuba, la bandera in the Dominican Republic, ceviche in Ecuador, pupusas in El Salvador, pepián in Guatemala, el plato típico in Honduras, mole in Mexico. Oh my goodness, I did my study abroad when I was an undergraduate in Mexico. And wow, the mole, I think it's a dish, it's a sauce really that originates from Puebla, Mexico. And it's this amazing, dark, rich sauce that you can have with chicken. Mostly I get it with chicken. But that's how I tell if a restaurant around here in Colorado is any good. I'll order their mole, and if it's good, then I'll like the restaurant. Okay, Nicaragua, gallo pinto, just like Costa Rica. In Panama, sancocho de gallina. In Paraguay, sopa paraguaya. In Peru, ceviche. And Puerto Rico, arroz con gandules. And Uruguay, chivito. It's a sandwich. Chiva is actually a goat, so chivito is like little goat. There's actually no goat meat on this sandwich. It's usually some strips, thin strips of beef. and possibly some bacon on there as well. It's kind of like a sub sandwich, chivito. And then Venezuela, pabellón criollo. All right, so those are the famous foods. Really, thanks to Amigo Foods. If you get the download today, this Travel Spanish Survival Guide, you're going to have this link to go read the blog post by Amigo Foods, and where they line out all the ingredients and the different pictures and everything so you can see these dishes. But anyway, write these down for your next trip. If you're headed off to Cuba, make sure you order ropa vieja. Or if your next trip is to Peru, you've got to do ceviche, etc. All right, muy bien. So hey, the Travel Spanish Survival Guide is ready for you. It's 10 pages chock full of vocabulary and phrases. This is what Hugo and I have been working on this week, and it is perfect for you to study up with and to have some phrases right on hand during your next trip so that you can begin traveling in Spanish, not just traveling to a Spanish-speaking place. And as you know, and I've been talking about a little bit, we are putting together this brand new Travel Spanish course. It's going to be 5 lessons. I'll tell you more about it this weekend. Registration is going to open this weekend, so keep an eye out for more details. But for now, make sure you get the download below so that you can have this free 10-page Travel Spanish Survival Guide. See you this weekend.